Hello and welcome. You have tuned into Headlines now with me, Linda Hercules. Before we move into all the stories in detail, let's take a quick look at the top headlines. Anti-nuke activists gear up to stage a staged protest tomorrow to press their demands against the Kudankulam plant. Businessman Robert Vadra rejects Arvind Kejriwal's allegations, says they are false and baseless and defamatory. Activist Arvind Kejriwal describes the clarifications of DLF as half-truths and lies. A quack doctor arrested for being responsible for the death of an 18-month-old girl child in Erode. A 16-year-old Dalit girl dies committing suicide after she was allegedly gang-raped in Haryana's Jind district. The Maharashtra government orders a massive probe into the irrigation scam, 45 ministers to come under the microscope. News in detail. The People's Movement Against Nuclear Energy, which has been spearheading agitations for over a year, demanding scrapping of the nuclear plant in Kudankulam, will stage a siege protest on the seafront tomorrow to press their demands. Coordinator SP Uday Kumar said that the protest would be held around the plant, demanding withdrawal of the police from all villages in and around the site. The agitation would also press for the release of all those arrested and lodged in prison in connection with the violence that broke out during the police lathi charge on the 10th of September, withdrawal of false cases registered against the anti-nuke protesters, and scrapping of the plant and converting it into a people, nature and future-friendly project. Moving on, activist Arvind Kejriwal described the clarifications of reality major DLF on his allegations that Robert Vadra was given property at throwaway prices for government favours as half-truths and lies. DLF has rejected the allegations that it had given unsecured loans to 43-year-old Vadra as a quid pro quo for favours and said that it had transparent dealing with him as an individual entrepreneur. The company had said that it had given 65 crore rupees as business advances, out of which 15 crores was fully refunded and 50 crores was used for purchase of land.
वो मुद्दों के ऊपर क्यों नहीं जवाब दे रहे? वो हमारी मंशाओं पे शक उठा रहे हैं। हम तो बहुत खराब हैं, हम सारे के सारे भ्रष्ट हैं, हम सारे के सारे चीप पब्लिसिटी के लिए काम कर रहे हैं। जो वो कह रहे हैं सारे हम तो बहुत ही खराब हैं। आप उन मुद्दों के ऊपर तो जवाब दो, देश जानना चाहते हैं उन मुद्दों पे आपको क्या कहना है? रॉबर्ट वाड्रा को क्या कहना है? रॉबर्ट वाड्रा से पूछना चाहते हैं, सलमान खुर्शीद से पूछना चाहते हैं कि अगर आप चुनाव के पहले बता देते कि आप सोनिया गांधी जी के लिए जान देने को, तो हमने तो सोचा था सलमान खुर्शीद जी देश के लिए जान देने को तैयार है, लेकिन अब पता चला, हमें आश्चर्य हुआ कि वो सलमान खुर्शीद जी देश के लिए नहीं सोनिया गांधी के लिए जान देने को तैयार है। तो वो सोनिया गांधी जी के कानून मंत्री हैं, हमें तो देश का कानून मंत्री चाहिए था।
The Congress party has said that Arvind Kejriwal was making corruption allegations against party chief Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law Robert Vadra to malign his family in order to gain cheap publicity for the launch of his political party. Congress spokesperson Rashid Alvi described it as a cheap publicity bid by Kejriwal to launch his party.
They have not approached any agency for any inquiry. They have not approached Government of India for any inquiry. He feels that whatever he is saying, people will trust him. I just condemn this attitude. It is up to them. What if they have any proof, they should go to make proper complaint. But just it is not the way just appearing all of a sudden before media and making allegations against everybody. Who will believe? Who will trust?
इसी बात है कि उनको आरोप लगाना हो, उन्होंने गलत काम किया हो, तो इनके खिलाफ कोर्ट में जाना चाहिए। कोर्ट में क्यों नहीं जाते आप? आजकल एक फैशन हो गई कि आरोप करना और चुप बैठना और सरकार को कहना कि आप SIT करो या ये करो। कुछ गलत किया है तो उन्होंने प्रोसिक्यूट करना चाहिए, क्रिमिनल केस करना चाहिए और दिखाना चाहिए कि हम जो बोलते हैं वो हम साबित कर सकते हैं।
In breaking his silence over allegations of illicit links with real estate agent, DLF businessman Robert Vadra hit back at activist turned politicians Arvind Kejriwal and Prashant Bhushan. Mr. Vadra said that he was saddened by their attempt to deliberately misinterpret numbers contained in his financial statements, manufacture lies and malign his family in order to gain cheap publicity for themselves and for the launch of their political party. Hinting at legal action, Mr. Vadra dubbed all allegations against him as utterly false, entirely baseless and defamatory. On to news from the state, a quack doctor has been arrested for being responsible for the death of an 18-month-old girl child. The girl developed high fever during a visit to her grandmother's village at Kasipalayam last month and was taken to a clinic run by the doctor, who gave her an injection. The child was returning and suddenly fell unconscious and was rushed to a private nursing home where doctors declared that she was brought dead. The mother filed a complaint with police only yesterday, after which a team went to the clinic and verified his certificates to find that he was not a medical graduate. The 16,000 crore granite mining scam in Tamil Nadu is creating ripples among the high profile, with Union Minister Aragiri's daughter-in-law Anusha appearing before the Madurai police. This comes days after the Madras High Court dismissed the anticipatory bail plea of Anusha's husband Durai Dayanathy in connection with the case. Durai Dayanathy is among the 60 people named in the FIR related to it. Durai was the director of one of the 8 mining companies implicated in the case. Professor Vaigai Selvan, elected to Tamil Nadu Assembly from Arukupuri constituency, has been appointed as Government Chief Whip, announced Assembly Secretary AMP Jamaluddin. The appointment of Professor Vaigai Selvan was necessitated due to the resignation of Chief Whip and Sankarapuram MLA P. Mohan, who was inducted into the State Cabinet as the Rural Industries Minister. Stay with us as we go through more national stories right after a short break.